Richmond, Indiana today. This is where Lucille has lived since 2011, where my Uncle Neil kept her. And we're going to have our own hangar out in Virginia pretty soon, but I want to do a little walk around for how Neil has his hangar set up, see what I like, what I don't like, and then we'll figure out how we're going to set up our hangar where her new home is going to be. It looks like it might be Shannon Airport, but we'll see. So let's take a look. This. That'll hook to the ball hitch on either the Wrangler or my other car, the Cherokee, and then hooks to basically to the axles or the inside of the struts here, and you can tow the airplane with a car. So rather than grabbing the struts and pulling it with somebody, you can actually tow it with a vehicle that has a hitch. So that's exciting. We definitely don't know if we'll need to do it, but if we do, I think it'll look pretty cool towing it with the yellow Jeep. Top down, doors off, no topper doors. It kind of goes well. So, but yeah, use it for a lot of other storage stuff too. But there is still some, some thinner. So this is some of the original paint. 140 orange, yellow. Yeah. This will be, we'll take it with us, we probably won't use it, but it'd be good for helping match if we need to match the paint. Not that the paint matches anyway. There's some sheet metal parts and stuff left. This is an original luggage door. I mean, I don't think I need to replace the one that's on there, but it's kind of cool. Some original instruments. Some of these are marked as inoperable. Some of we'll get them checked out and see, but there are a few things that are missing from the student seats. It did leave a lot of really nice tools behind for us to use. So I'm definitely very grateful for that. All your safety wire, loads of zip ties. That looks like my shop. Loads of zip ties. Various tools that I don't know because I am not an aviation mechanic. Some of the biggest screwdrivers I've ever seen. Lots of nuts and bolts. So we'll definitely get all this stuff moved back to Virginia. So Uncle Neil left this here, said, keep it, maybe sell it for parts. We've been trying to figure out what it is. My best guess is that it's actually a fairing for the original tailwheel assembly. You can see where it's got the exits for the push rods or the control rods for the elevator. It's got the ports for, if you look from the underside here, it's got the ports for the for your struts. It's got the exit for your pull cable on the pull on the rudder. And that fairing to me looks like it would have ended right about here before that other tail. There would have been a fairing after that. And obviously this is, the original airplane was covered in fabric. And when this was a crop duster, somebody went to a lot of work to cover it in sheet metal and actually still kind of create these fake lines that simulate where the fabric would have been wrapped around the structure. So, I mean, it's obviously metal covered, but I think that might have been an actual metal fairing that tied into the fabric portion, probably for the crop dusting. Oh, this is kind of cool. This will definitely come too. This is a winch for pulling the plane out in or out of the hangar when you're by yourself. So Neil taught me a trick for walking the wheel if you need to move the plane by yourself. But if you're not comfortable with that, this is an electric winch you can put at the back of your hangar, run it out, hook it up to the plane, and pull the plane back into the hangar. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So the events that he attended back in 2019, 2011, this was out the flying circus. Hagerstown. Okay, very cool. Antique radio. No, I mean that's Sergei Rachmaninoff. This is classical music. That's pretty cool. What's the chance that this thing plays? Well, you can't throw that out now, can you? not 1941, but it feels just makes me feel old. Steerman would just have like a mesh net or a cloth bag or something here for your luggage compartment. At some point over the life of this one, they fabricated this really nice metal tub as a luggage compartment to kind of hold all this stuff. And there is a lot. I really haven't been through everything that Uncle Neil kept in here. I mean, there's a lot of, this is a mount for something. I mean, there's going to be a lot of kind of discovery, you know, like, what is that? And figure it out. But he did leave us with, you know, multiple headsets. There's some more in this flight bag. So lots of various headsets for the intercom system for the radio. A really nice, you know, I think this is the one that he used. You know, flight cap and headgear. And yeah, this is full of more radio equipment. I imagine I'm going to be discovering new old things for quite some time, and that's going to be really exciting. It's, you know, it's like Christmas. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. Bunch of old maps. Paint stirred. I don't know what he's got a mark on that. I'm wondering if he used that to measure oil depth or something else. I have no idea. There's one question for him. Neil, what were the paint sticks that were zip tied together and had a depth line on them? What is that for? I have no idea. But pilot's handbook for Stearman airplanes. I think I have a digital copy of this now, but man, that's, yeah, so hypothetically, we could figure out what that lever was for if we just start tracing systems.
What is this? But tell me what you just said to me.
I have no idea. My best guess right now, I know that they had a lockable tail wheel when they were originally built. Like you could manually lock the tail wheel in position, and that might be for that. It doesn't look like a manual pump for the fuel pump, but I'll have to look and see. It's too cool. Seated job, parking. Oh, it is the parking brake. It is the parking brake. Pole is small handle, conveniently located on the left side of each cockpit for control of the parking valve. The brakes must be locked for parking in the by pulling this handle out and applying firm pressure to the brake pedals. The brakes may be released. Okay, so that is the parking brake. That makes sense. That's how it works in a car, right? Pull the handle. We'll have to check that out and make sure that it still works. But because I have not set the parking brake on this before, and she does have chocks in the wheels, but we're in a hangar right now, so it's less important. But we may, and this still reads as good, but I don't know how old the fire extinguisher is. I'll put a new fire extinguisher in just in case. Air compressor here, which is bigger and more powerful than the one I've got at home. So this will be nice to keep one in the hangar and one in my garage at home. And yeah, some of the stuff we won't use, but I think a lot of it will fit right in. We just have to see how much space we've got. But yeah, super excited. We'll see what the future hangar looks like. But as long as it's got Lucille in it, it'll be great. I don't think that the gratitude and the just kind of the wonder and awe will ever really wear off. I mean, I know there will be days that'll be, it's a lot of work, and you know, this is a lot of airplane to wash, and it's some of the maintenance will be expensive. There'll be frustrations and stuff, but yeah, there's just going to be so many amazing moments on the other side. You know, the first time I get to solo her and taking her to events and yeah, just sharing her with people. Yeah, I don't know that that will ever wear off. I know that this is gonna be like, it's definitely gonna be a challenge. Definitely gonna be a challenge, though. I mean, it's a lot to learn. It is a lot to learn. But, I am definitely excited about it, and eager to learn. This is, you know, lifelong dream to fly, to own an aircraft, and then, you know, you never think you're gonna have a chance to have something like this. And yeah, I mean, this is, even airplanes are cool. Steermans are cooler. So